You found it! There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember. Funny thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister. Thank you so much. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Now I need to do a bit of selling again. I think it's mostly miscellaneous. Yeah. I rarely, if ever, use scrolls.
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly. I should have cooked the salmon. I'm gonna try to do that now.
Good dog.
No lollygagging.
Good dog.
I need salt. But I can pick up that in Whiterun. in case I run into a wolf. This also shows how tired I am with the bar on the lower left. Seem to be working late.
Need supplies? See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man. He has good stuff.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
You look worse than I feel.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready to retire. I've been thinking of selling the inn to Isolda. Anyway, what do you need? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Oh, did you need something?
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
Take pity, lady, and spare me a few seconds.
Don't take this the wrong way, but you look a little sickly.
I work for
Alfred,
You still need to
patron of the great.
It's okay to fix the sickly part.
I'm
It's
as
not
much
too hard.
annoyed as the next man, but I'm no fool. I don't live in the past.
I can't stop now, but I can't get the sword on my own. I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. He won't starve. You tried mercenary work? It might suit you. My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you. If you find that sword, please. Saphir!
Let's see if it's the same here. Technically, all I should have to do is touch this shrine. Oh. That's interesting. 100 gold.
This war's as stupid as our feud with Clan Greymane.
I want to be careful with diseases. Let's see if there's a spell for that.
Rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks. Embrace the word of mighty God.
Chances are there is a spell for it. I just didn't really look for one.
Need supplies? See Belethor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
You see? The terminology is clearly First Era or even earlier. I'm convinced this is a copy of a much older text. Perhaps dating to just after the Dragon War. If so, I could use this to cross-reference the names with other later texts.
Good. I'm glad you're making progress. My employers are anxious to have some tangible answers.
Oh, have no fear. The Jarl himself has finally taken an interest, so I'm now able to devote most of my time to this research.
Time is running, Farengar, don't forget. This isn't some theoretical question. Dragons have come back.
Yes, don't worry. Although the chance to see a living dragon up close would be tremendously valuable. Now, let me show you something else I found. Very intriguing. I think your employers may be interested as well. Ah, yes, the Jarl's protege. Back from Bleak Falls Barrow. You didn't die, it seems. Ah, the Dragonstone of Bleak Falls Barrow. Seems you are a cut above the usual brutes the Jarl sends my way. That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued in Skyrim. My associate here will be pleased to see your handiwork. She discovered its location by means she has so far declined to share with me. So your information was correct after all. And we have our friend here to thank for recovering it for us.
You went into Bleak Falls Barrow and got that? Nice work. Just send me a copy when you deciphered it.
Farengar, you need to come at once. A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it seen? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack Whiterun, I don't know if we can stop it. Let's go.
So, Irileth tells me you came from the Western Watchtower?
Yes, my lord.
Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
Oh, that's right. We saw it coming from the south. It was fast. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the Watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me, for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. You've earned it. Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster near the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the Dragon's Stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I should come along. I would very much like to see this dragon.
No, I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of court.
Guards in Dragon Street say you aided the army.
To rule the realm!
Dragon fight during a lightning storm. That's gonna be interesting. There she is. She'll begin her speech fairly soon. Hi, and thanks for watching.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If the dragon attacks, well, then it'd be a different story. A dragon, we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
But it's more than our honor at stake here. Think of it. The first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. The glory of killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we go kill us a dragon?
Yeah.
Damn right. Let's move out.
It's not surprising that she would know exactly what to say to the Nords. Even though Dumber or Mur, they share a lot more in common with the Nords than they do with the other Mur. Except maybe the Orcs kind of do too. Except for the Orcs. It may seem odd to say that, but both Nord and Dummer have somewhat similar views on their ancestors and similar dedication to their ancestors that you don't really see as much with the Altmer. Or the Bosmer for that matter. Both Nord and Dummer sort of revere their ancestors to a large degree. We should catch up in a few moments. And Nords and the Dummer have also fought each other over the years as well. And sometimes feuds that move back and forth. So the Dummer really have a lot of experience, both against
no
and with
signs
the
of any
Nords.
dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what was dealing.
I might have to switch to fur. Slightly less armor, but I need the extra warmth. Actually, I'll do that. Balance it out a little bit. Now if I can afford to do that. The biggest problem here is because of the rain, it seems. There's a sliver of health damage I'm taking. I really should have picked up some food.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Crocky and Todd just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Guardsman, what happened here? Where's this dragon? Quickly now!
I don't know. Keep that save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count! Never should have.
Oh, this dragon will make us all warm. Nice, warm and toasty and barbecued. Yeah, that's gonna melt me. That was a bad move. Shoot. Probably should have had my shield out to begin with. I just melted faster than I thought I would. That leather armor is not going to provide any extra protection against dragon fire. And in fact, this might not be enough either. Here we go. That's the other, we'll see. Probably yes, when I'm not streaming it.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what...
If this were a regular game, I would just be running around here, but tactics have to slightly be altered.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it.
Yeah.
Let's save us. Here he comes again.
Still melts me pretty fast. Hitting it. Holy cow. See if I can get in close. The shield, it does nothing. Only 15%. Yeah, that shield's not enough.
Fight back.
Yeah, this is a bit harder on survival. These dragon fights are not going to be easy. Alright, so change tactics again. I'll say once they get here. I should have done that before.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been here. I know it looks bad. We've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're feeling.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Rocky and Tor just got grabbed when they tried to make a run for it. He'd rather save us. Here he comes again.
At this point, I'm not the only fighter, so... Dragons don't really have mana, so Sparks isn't going to be as effective as it would against a mage. Actually feels like a dragon fight should feel.
You'll die this day, dragon.
We're wearing it down. Airlift is tearing him apart. And I'm out of arrows. Literally. Alright. Alright, so let's try magic. It's gonna have to be sparks. Flames aren't gonna do much against Whew.
What's happening? I can't believe it.
You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about. Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragon. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword over tales and legends.
A lot of
If you really
outlandish
are
things in the
Dragonborn,
Morrowind.
like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Power alone! Voice of the Dragonborn.
Really are Dragonborn, then.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this Dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You better get back to Whiterun right away. Jarl Balgruuf will want to know what happened here.
Fortunately, the fire to my right puts out a bit of heat, so I should be repaired any cold damage. It might take a moment though. I'm taking cold damage because of the rain. It is chilly. That I could use a bit of food. Yeah, that guard won't need those anymore. Fortunately, I won't take damage by walking around over encumbered. It'll just mean I'll be out in the rain a little bit longer. But fortunately, Whiterun is not very far away. And this fight's practically on its doorsteps. Starting to take damage from, well, what damage you do take, I've noticed, is, how to explain. It's in how tired and not tired you are. By carrying around all this extra weight, I'm wearing my character out. So I'm starting to take damage from my mana. A small slither is an example of that. It also happens when you stay up for too long. So I guess weariness. Would be the way to describe it. That is cold damage. I imagine plate armor is going to be pretty bad for wearing out in the cold, or especially out in the rain. It'll just get colder faster.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Iron Bind Barrow. If Murmur is going to be like this, then I imagine the rest of them are going to be just as bad, if not worse.
Sorry, nothing.
Now it would be interesting to do a survival vampire playthrough and a survival werewolf playthrough and to see how different they are. Well, technically, I could become a werewolf now and just keep the power. Really don't want to eat that raw.
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get
You're someone who got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. The finest weapons and armor.
Doesn't do as much damage, but the extra magic is nice. I ended up having to sell it anyway. I'll get daggers later. The shoes actually has more armor than the boots. It is kind of... They weigh the same too. It's kind of weird how that works out. I would have thought the boots would have more armor, but that's weird.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Can't really sell dragon bones to her, it seems.
You there. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information. A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything. We're looking for a fugitive who comes from Hammerfell. A Redguard woman. She may be somewhere in this city. If you locate her, find us in Rorikstead.
could increase this one, but I don't have the ability to work with magic items just yet. So that sort of is out of the question. I'll sell the rest at the pawn shop.
I work for Bellathor at the general goods store.
That is where I'm headed, in fact. I'll be able to sell my dragon bones there, since I don't have a place for them just yet.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
You know what's wrong with Skyrim these days? Everyone is obsessed with death.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions. Everything's for sale, my... Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Actually, this might be useful. I don't really work as much with wards, but in this playthrough it might actually be something I need to pay attention to.
Do come back.
I have two things to search. Gotta look for that guy's sword. And it might be worthwhile to join the companions.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over. If it's work you need, how about shopping? Are you joking? You just rented a room from me.
Oh. It's Still viable. That's good. Joining the companions will give me a place to stay.
Yeah. Anything else? Just let me know.
Oh, I need to get something to eat.
I ain't done nothing. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar.
Sadia, wake up, dear.
Yes, Mom. You want a drink? Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Man.
But then he went
Are you sure?
quiet, Ragnar the Red, when he
Oh
met
no.
the shield maiden
They found me?
Matilda, who said,
I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
"Drink all our mead.
Quickly, come with me.
Time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal. And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers. What can I do for you? So the Alakir know where I am? What do they offer you? Gold? How many more of them are coming? Tell me. I'm sorry. Just don't hurt me. I know you're not one of them, but you just can't